Welcome to our first virtual product showcase. I'm Libby Thornton. I'm the Director of Sales here at Classic Vacations, and we're thrilled to have you on this event today. This has truly been a labor of love for my team. We have been working on this since September of last year. We were trying to figure out a way to bring our partners, our true partners, together with the TA community, since we all have to learn how to do things differently these days. This was a concept that we started. As many of you know, typically in the January timeframe, we would be out on the West Coast doing live events. So with this series, we're going to do 3 days of these events, starting with the all-inclusive. I would like to let you know that we gave birth to this project in order to bring the partners that really stood behind us during the time that we all went through in I guess since about March 11th, when really it crippled our industry. And so many of these partners really stepped up to the plate and helped us out. We started with the logo where we said, "Stand by us," and that was kind of our tagline. And what we would like to continue is for you all to know that we're here for you. The partners are here for you. And we developed this program in order to bring firsthand information to you live, or as live as we can get. And from there, we want to make sure that we give you some educational components as well. My team has also put together a website for everybody that is on this call. It was in your information that was originally sent out. We will send out a follow-up letter with the website address in there so that you can have all the presentations, the recordings, etc., for your use to help you increase your sales as well. Without further ado, I would definitely like to reintroduce my team to all of you. Many of you know these faces, but without them, we cannot be where we are at Classic Vacations. So Sarah, oh, you gave me the control. We are going to, Sarah, can you go to the next slide? There we go. This is our team here at Classic Vacations. So please call on us. Once again, we're here to support you. We thank you for coming today, and hopefully you'll get a little bit out of this. I would like to now introduce our head of sales, who doesn't need much of an introduction. And with that, he's going to kind of take you down a journey on what we're seeing for 2021 and our new look here at Classic Vacations. Dave Ferran, take it away.
Libby, thank you so very much. Everyone, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us. Yes, this is a great change. As a 30-year veteran of Classic, all I've known is live events. So the virtual angle is new for me, but thank you for Zoom. It is a great opportunity to spend some time with you today. So let's take a look a little bit at the past and a little bit at the future. When I reflect on 20, I'm proud to say I believe Classic presented a very stable face to the advisor community. That's my takeaway. We were there for you. We remained relationship oriented. We were available. We paid your commission and your commission protection. We did the refunds on time. We didn't change our terms and conditions. So against the backdrop of a very difficult year, I think we did a great job based on the feedback that I've received. Now, looking forward, we're in the middle of this pandemic. I'm sure we all thought it would be a 1-month event. Now it seems like it'll be a 2+ year event. We're beginning to reflect on the past and looking to the future. I know a lot of us, as we sit at home, we think about what does the future look like? You know, as I think about the future, I want to maybe start at 10,000 feet. You know, I think we all want to build better together. And for me, you know, you always try to find something good out of something bad. So in terms of the pandemic, what can we find that's good? Well, we're taking a pivot here in America, and let's see what we can do together to build better together. Now, I'll be honest with you. I oftentimes present myself as Uncle Dave. I will be 59 in March of this year. So I told the team, I said, hey guys, Would you do me the favor of just advancing the slides so I didn't get confused with the mouse and the clicks? So Sarah, if you'll go ahead and advance the slide for me, that would be great. So I'm just going to go ahead and read this. I scripted this because it was important for me and for us to share with you our look at 21. So our 2021 commitment to you, to help our travel partners rebuild secure business and deliver outstanding experiences to their customers by consistently adding value so they can create and retain loyal customers for life. As Libby said earlier, it takes a village to make this engine work. The partners that are on this call today are special partners of Classic Vacations, and we thank them for joining us. Again, it takes a village to make it work. And we need healthy hotels, and we need healthy advisors, and we need healthy tour operators. So we all need to come together to rebuild. And at Classic Vacations, we are committed to supporting you guys in whatever ways that we can, to the advisor community and to the hotel community and everyone. Whatever we can do to build better together, to build a business together, to build a better future together, we are committed to that. Next slide, please. When you think about Classic Vacations, again, from our 42-year history, of which I have been a part 30 years, it's very crazy when I think about my 30th birthday at the Hyatt Kauai. I had just joined Classic Vacations. Oh my gosh, how many years have passed to almost 59. But I'm very proud to say that Classic's much as we have always been. And in my time at Classic, especially now in 10 years in this role, I believe we remain committed to these three pillars. Let me start with trust. You can trust us. I spoke just a few minutes ago about how we managed year one of the pandemic relative to you, the advisor community. You know by working with us that we are committed to quality and to service. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Advisors write to me every day to suggest an area of opportunity to improve, or to thank me for something, or to ask for my help. We hold ourselves to high standards, and we will not change that. And I think our 42-year history of supporting the advisor community is something that we should all take note of. And our commitment to you, we are not changing anything. We'll get better, but we will not go backwards. Let me talk a little bit about access. I like to think of us as a giant ohana, ohana being the Hawaiian word for family. I believe that those who support Classic, book with Classic, are part of a group, kind of has a similar way of thinking. We're more one-on-one. We want to collaborate, and we kind of look at the art of travel, planning travel, in a similar manner. You guys want access to the best product, to industry-leading insurance, to educational opportunities for those who have been in the business for many years, as well as those who are new to the industry. And you want relevant technology offerings to help you build a brand, to help you sell more successfully to your customers. All of that remains true, and we are committed to getting better in all of these areas. What I would also add, I'd like to focus on relationships. Again, considering my age and from where I've come, starting in the Ron Letterman era, relationships, one-on-one selling, speed to engagement, my availability, that has been what has always set Classic apart. For all of us in sales, for all of us in the call center, we have empowered and engaged strategic account managers. We have call center agents that you can work with one-on-one. And again, the industry partners on this call are the best of the best because they will work with us and they will work with you to ensure that your travelers have trips of a lifetime. Next slide, please. So again, when you think of us, trust, peace of mind built on integrity. Next slide. Access, the best in class of what is available we will bring to you, built on quality. Next slide. Relationships, we are engaged. I like to say to the team, we're always leaning in. We are always available, and we are built on service. Next slide. Again, our 2021 commitment. And what I would like to do as I close out here, and I have my little iPhone here with my timing. I'm at 7 minutes and 50 seconds, so I have to hurry. I would like to thank Libby and the team for everything that they have done in standing up these events. I would like to congratulate Libby on her recent promotion last week to Senior Director of Field Sales. All of the team now does report to her. And our commitment to you is to get better in 21 and to help you rebuild your businesses. And I think more broadly for us all to work to build better together. I thank you.
Thank you, Dave. All right. So next up, to help guide us through this program, I would like to introduce our Master of Ceremonies for this event. And it's Lynn Shomez, who is our new Director of New Business Development. And many of you know her because she's also the face of the Learning Lounge. So Lynn, go ahead and take it away.
All right, thanks Libby, and thanks Dave. And again, congratulations to the team for pulling this together. As a former event planner, I know this is a challenging time, but so far it looks great. I'm excited to see all these wonderful, amazing resorts and pictures, especially for those of you that, like me, that are snowed in Chicago in the Northeast. So just a few housekeeping notes before we get started. So first, I do ask all of you to stay logged in for the entire program. We're thinking it's going to be about 2 to 2.5 hours. But we are very excited because not only do we have some amazing presentations and updates from our supplier presenters today, but we also have prizes. Each of our hotel partners has donated at least a 3-night stay. So we will make sure that once travel is safe and ready for you, you have something in your hands to get moving. So you do need to be present to win. So we will be doing prizes throughout today, but you do need to be on the call live during when we draw randomly for your names. So stay logged in. You do need to be eligible. You need to be present to win. So stay attentive. Take a listen into each of the presenters. We also have a cocktail breakout session, which we'll be doing a little bit later in the program. But most importantly, let's just have fun. Just a couple other housekeeping notes. The chat is just for the presenters. So you will not be able to ask questions, it's just for our hosts. So if you have questions for the Classic team, we also have an email address which we will answer any unanswered questions in a follow-up since we can't answer them live. So to get started, we're going to start with Ash Tembe with Unico Resorts. So Ash, the floor is yours.
Welcome everyone, thank you very much. I guess I get to go first on this awesome event. I think I clicked on, so I should have some control here. Today I decided, because I have 5 minutes and I can talk for a long time, that I'm going to stick with just one hotel. And that hotel is Unico Riviera Maya, the all-inclusive redefined. What I kind of wanted to do is go into it with you guys on the why and the concept and what we were doing, rather than going into room categories and little things like that. First and foremost, the why. We got land that we wanted to use. And our owner came to us and said, I want to be in the luxury category, and left it for all of us to come up with the concept. And it was pretty fun to come up with it. We were able to go into all the things we didn't like about maybe the market, things that we thought were going to be really different. And there were a couple of things that kind of really stuck out to us that we wanted to change in the marketplace. So the first and foremost is we wanted our restaurants to really kind of be standalone restaurants. And we knew that food and beverage was the #1 driver for people's happiness. So the first thing we did is we made sure that all of our restaurants were a little bit different. I'll get into it a little more on what we did there. we also felt that special touches are what people remember. So a team of women on our team were really in charge of the concept, the touches, the finding of Mexican materials, Mexican art, Mexican soap, all kinds of stuff that was made in Mexico. Because in the end, we wanted to get away from that concept that everyone has today, which is an American experience in a different country. And we really wanted to have a Mexican experience in Mexico. And when the brand continues to grow, our concept, but if we were to go to Jamaica, we were to go to Dominican Republic or some other island or another part of Mexico, that we would bring in that part and that specialness of that, that area. Biggest dilemma we had was EP versus all-inclusive. We really were thinking about actually calling it nothing, with no word of EP or all-inclusive, because once you put the word all-inclusive in, it tends to bring down how high-end the product can be, because the perception comes down a little bit in the all-inclusive world. Ended up going with the word all-inclusive, but we really offer basically an EP experience that's an all-inclusive. So all those touches that are really important, high-end drinks and things like that, are part of the concept. We are a modern Mexican all-inclusive experience. We wanted people to have the experience of Mexico. They're going, nowadays, the traveler is not looking like in the past to get away to just be in America again. They're looking to go to that country and experience that country as much as they possibly can. So we built Unico 2087 in Riviera Maya. It's a leading hotel of the world. It is a fantastic product that does really well. Travel agents do a great job selling it. They really understand the concept. And probably the biggest part is it's inspired and made by women. And that part of it makes it so different for us, because those are the touches that people see. And I always kid around, when we go on a trip, I go with my wife and she sees all these special touches. I would have never noticed half that stuff. I find that, so having this inspired and made by women, I think is really our biggest differentiator of the entire brand. All of the pieces you're going to see in the room are thought about by a team of women. Comfort, being able to turn the lights properly, the lighting, the feeling to go outside, not a jacuzzi inside the room, they wanted outside the room. All those little touches were developed by a team of people. Second was fine dining. Every one of our restaurants are not retrofit, like in many cases. A lot of times there's a shell of a restaurant and then they retrofit in an Italian and they retrofit in a Mexican and things like that, or Japanese. In this case, they were designed first as if they were standalone restaurants. And that's why you'll feel the difference as you go to our restaurants. The mixology at all the bars, same way, a very high-end situation with our mixology. And then probably the coolest thing we do to make sure it's different is every single year we get a brand new chef, usually from Mexico City. He works at the hotel for 1 year and he's in charge of all the food and beverage at all the restaurants. And that's why every time you come back, you're going to have a different experience from a different chef who is well known in the Mexico City area. Then he goes back home and goes back to his restaurant. But it's a really cool concept for us because we get to really see the different feelings of the hotel. And, since I have exactly 5 minutes and 20 seconds left, I think it's just a different experience. Unico means unique. So the entire experience is going to be unique from start to finish. Food and beverage will be the middle of everything. And, it's a great product to sell. We have great rewards program working with Classic Vacations. So talk to one of your BDMs. And if you need more information, just let us know. So thank you very much. 5 minutes and 7 seconds. I guess Dave is going to send Dave or maybe even Lynn will send me a bill for the 12 seconds.
I was going to say, you did fantastic. Thank you, Ash. And your hotel is amazing. So a lot of our Classic team has been able to visit and experience it. So thank you again. It's a great starting off point for all of our presenters today. So thank you for that. So next up, Laura Mollet with AM Resorts. Laura, feel free to take over the slide presentation or let us know if you need to advance to the next one, okay?
Perfect, thank you. I think I'm fine. Thank you very much, everybody. Well, as you know, we have tons of destinations, brands, resorts, so it was a little bit complicated to select one of them. So we decided it was going to be better to talk about what's new and what are the new properties that we added to our portfolio. So what we also want to remind you is about our Clean Complete verification program that we launched, since the start of this pandemic, and what are the additions that we have, that that if you need to get the test, you can take the test on property on a complimentary basis in all of our destinations. And also you can save for free for 14 days in case you test positive. So I think that's really important. And something that, we have always pride ourselves of is our concept. I think we kind of renamed the term all-inclusive. We call ourselves not all-inclusive, but unlimited luxury and unlimited fun. And our top of our brand is the endless privileges. And this is all that we offer to all of our clients. So now moving to what's new for us. I'm not even mentioning Europe because that's something that we will need another like 10 or 20 minutes for that. But in Mexico, Curacao is a new destination for us, and also Saint Martin. We are adding several properties. Mexico, first is Dreams Natura. This property is ideal for families. This one is now open, just 10 minutes away from Cancun Airport. And here you can see what is important here is that we added a water park, water slides, a roll glider, a lot for the kids, for the entertainment, for the family in general. Amazing suites, our family suites with swim out pools. And we have a cenote inspired spa. This was an $8 million investment, and this is one of the unique features of this resort. Then we go to Dreams Vista Cancun. There's this new gated community area called Puerto Cancun that is hip, contemporary. You have one of the nicest shopping areas there, and Dreams Vista is just right there. I would say the key selling point for this property is location. All the rooms are oceanfront, but you also have the side, the Puerto Cancun golf course, 5 minutes away from the ferry that you can take. We take you there to take the ferry if you want to go to Isla Mujeres. And also ideal for weddings, and they have plenty of family suites. We move to Curacao. So Dreams Curacao, this is also open. It's 15 minutes away from the airport. Curacao is well known for the beach, for the diving. We have a Paris certified diving location in place, but also we have an 18th century wedding gazebo, and we also have a casino where you can do live betting. So if you want to combine weddings with diving, with gambling, this is a perfect location too. Then we move to Dreams Macao in Punta Cana. This property is also ideal for big families. This was voted the best beach in the Dominican Republic by the UNESCO. It's a different beach because it's more for surfers. It's a little bit more rough. Here you have a pool with amazing activities for kids. Again, a water slide, a water park. And this is also ideal for weddings, and you have a really large meeting space and venue locations for weddings. Secret Saint Martin, this keeps on delaying a little bit, but what's this property, if you see, it's unique as the location too. It's on the French side of the island. You have rooms that have mountain views, that have marina views, ocean views. It has one of the largest infinity pools in all the Caribbean. And we are just waiting for this to finally open. We had to close it after this COVID started. And we also have multi-million renovations. One of them is Secrets Royal Beach that we invested $10 million for this property. So it's brand new. Adding a lot of preferred club suites, a lazy river. Now Larimar is now Dreams Royal Beach. So that's another one. Now Onyx also, we added more suites, and I know I was running out of time. So 2 more that I want to add that are not in this presentation. Secrets Riviera Cancun, that was part of Breathless, and now it's a Secrets. And another one that's coming, Secrets Playa del Carmen, that it's beside 2 amazing golf courses. So, and also very close to Playa del Carmen, where you can have the nightlife just 5 minutes away. Thank you very much, Classic, for
Thank
all
you,
you do
Lauren.
for us. Thank you.
Thank you. I know you have a lot to cover, so thank you for condensing it into 5 minutes. I know that was a challenge, but I think it was a fantastic update. We look forward to seeing your new hotel. So thank you very much for joining us. So next up, moving along, we've got Keisha Milbert with Blue Diamond Resorts. So Keisha, are you comfortable advancing your own slides, or let us know if you need help?
I think I'm good, Lynn. Thanks a lot. Thanks everybody for joining us, and thank you Classic Vacations for putting all of this together for us. I am Keisha Milberg, the business development manager, or one of your business development managers for Blue Diamond Resorts. So we're going to start out with just talking about our Safety Assured Vacations program. You guys can see everything that is here. I just want to point out that we are doing the antigens at our resorts. So keep that in mind. And we are making sure that everything is done like it's supposed to be done, from training with our staff to advanced dining safety, with social distancing. All of that we are making sure is being done at all of our resorts. So as we go on here, I just want you guys to see that we're located throughout the whole Caribbean, and we've got a resort for every price range, from our luxury resorts to our family properties to even some of our EP hotels. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was the Royalton Resorts and Hideaway at Royalton. So Royalton Resorts are our, sorry, you guys, it went ahead one extra. Let's go back there. With the Royalton Resorts, these are our luxury properties for families. Some of the highlights that we have there are Dream Bed. Our Dream Beds are specifically designed for our resorts. No motion transfer, hypoallergenic. You get a really good night's sleep on our beds. Another thing is our sports event guarantee. So if you've got those clients that don't want to go on vacation, if they can't watch their major sporting event or even a soccer game out of Europe somewhere, all they have to do is just go to our sports bars and they can ask them to put it on the TV and they'll take care of it for them. So another branch of our Royalton is the Hideaway at Royalton. This is our adults only section of the Royalton. So you get all of the perks of Royalton, and you do have exchange privileges to go over to the Royalton side, but Royalton guests, even if they're adults, cannot come over to the Hideaway section. I get that a lot. So when someone is staying at the Hideaway, and by the way, this is 18 years and older, when they're staying on this side, they will have their own private beach, their own private bar, their own restaurant that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You'll have an upgraded room service menu, private check-in and check-out area. The list goes on as to what is offered there with the Hideaway. But just keep in mind, it is like a little boutique hotel within the Royalton Resort for adults only. Now, we do have an adults only property, and it is called Royalton Chic Resorts and Spa. We have two right now, one in Dominican Republic, and then we also have our newest baby, which used to be called Royalton Suites Cancun, is now the Royalton Chic Suites Cancun. Say that 3 times fast. This is for 18 years and older. It's right down in the middle of Cancun, in the 7 area. So keep that in mind. So it's for those that want to get out into the town and have a good time. All of our chic resorts are definitely geared more towards someone who is very socially active, who likes to be in the know. When you go to the resort, it's going to feel like Las Vegas meets Miami, South Beach. Remember that all of our resorts are all-inclusive except for our Mystic properties. So what we're really excited about is that we just opened our Planet Hollywood in Costa Majuras. So you're going to find that we have a fabulous resort for you guys in the Costa Majuras area. Very close, just to kind of give you where it's at, it's very close to Catalonia. So for those that have been to the Planet Hollywood in Vegas, you're going to feel the same kind of vibe. You're going to feel like you're a movie star walking on the red carpet when you check in, to being able to watch movies in the theaters. Everything is geared towards movie and film. Anytime there is a Emmy Award or the Oscars, something like that, you're going to find that we have an event going on for that. So right now we have Planet Hollywood, Costa Rica. It's about 20 minutes from Liberia Airport. And then now we're going to have Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun is what we're calling it. And then we will also have the adult scene available there. It is just like the Hideaway, except for it's called the adult scene with Planet Hollywood. So this is just going to show you a couple of our pictures that we have of the new Planet Hollywood and how your clients are going to enjoy the properties. I think that anyone that stays there is going to have a fabulous time. Please remember that we do have our agent rewards program. You just have to make sure you're registered and then register your bookings before they travel, and then you can redeem your points. We also have our list here of our BDMs. So you have me down there in the bottom left-hand corner. You have Lyra, Vonda, and Ruel also. So I want to thank you guys for taking time to be with us today. And Lynn, I'm going to give it back to you.
You're fantastic, right on time. Thank you, Keisha. And again, I know you've covered a lot, so I've seen a lot of people taking notes, so thank you very much. But just a reminder, we will be recording today's session, so you will be able to go back and see the PowerPoint as well, and listen to Keisha's presentation and all of our presenters again today. So thank you, Keisha. And then up next, we'll move along to Josie Bielmeyer with Body Holiday in St. Lucia. So Jody, it's all yours. Oh, let's unmute you.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
Hello, everyone. It's so nice to be here. I am Josie Bielmeyer, the US BDM from Body Holiday. So let's talk about Body Holiday. Body Holiday is located on the northern tip of beautiful St. Lucia, and it's an adults only, all-inclusive wellness resort and the world's only resort that combine well-being and healthy living options with the pleasures of an active beach vacation. We focus on the entire well-being of our guests, their minds and bodies and spirit. And we personalize each of our guests' vacation experience because no two guests are alike. We are a COVID-19 certified resort, so we do hold ourselves up to all of the procedures and protocols that the St. Lucia government has set for our resort to be safe for your clients. So our concept at Body Holiday is based on 4 pillars: relaxation, therapeutic care, exercise, and nutrition. And what I'd like to do is focus on our unique selling points today. Our first one would include our Oasis Spa. Let's see if I can get this to go. There we go. You'll see a picture of our Oasis Spa right there in the middle. We offer 33 treatment rooms in our Oasis Spa, and it is the largest spa in the Caribbean. In addition, we offer a menu of 12 50-minute spa treatments included in your client's vacation. So they can choose from a menu of 12 spa treatments. They're 50 minutes long, and that's included in your client's vacation. The Oasis Spa is also home to Pavitra, the first and largest Ayurvedic temple outside of India, which also combines with our body science program. We're offering a lot of personalized wellness journeys for our guests, including a COVID convalescence wellness program that helps those who have had COVID really heal, and tips and journeys in their wellness on how to come back from their illness if they've had COVID-19. Our nutritional program is incredibly extensive, with 6 restaurants offering a huge variety of cuisine. We endeavor to make everything fresh and from scratch to maximize nutritional value to all our guests. Now, Body Holiday has the most extensive activity program of an all-inclusive, offering 50 activities per day that change on a daily basis. Fitness classes are included with offerings such as yoga, Pilates, aerobics, water aerobics, HIIT classes, boot camps, CrossFit, spin classes, meditation, stress management, personal training, and more. I could go on. And they're taught by world-renowned instructors and past Olympians. Land sports and adventure tours and water sports, both motorized and non-motorized, are included. So if you have those water ski enthusiasts, that would be part of their program. All program is so huge. There's just so much to talk about as far as everything that's included in a Body holiday vacation. It's impossible to mention everything, of course, today, especially with only 5 minutes. So what we do, we have developed a web room that once your clients book with you, they're going to get a link that they can go onto our web room and they can do all of their reservations, they can do all of their fitness classes, they can do anything they'd like to plan ahead of time. That way, once they come on to the resort, they don't have to waste a moment in planning and they can start their vacation right away. In 2018, Body Holiday was refreshed by a $2 million renovation. We offer 155 elegantly appointed rooms, and they're from regular room categories to suites to villas. All the room rates are based on double occupancy, except our focused standard premium garden rooms. Those are set aside and dedicated to our solo travelers, so they do not have a single supplement. We also have 4 villas. Our first villa is our Firefly Villa, and the Firefly Villa holds 10 people. So this is great for small groups or specialized groups. And it comes with its own kitchen, its own pool, and is really wonderful. And it's set up on a cliff at the Body Holiday. We also have the Oasis Villas, the Aurora and Calypso. They are located next to the Oasis Spa, and they are sold as both 2 bedrooms or sold as 1 villa and 2 bedrooms or separate bedrooms. They also include a personal concierge as well as a personal chef for an optional cost. So we also have a new villa called Hibiscus. It's a 3-bedroom villa. It's brand new. That's all the information I have right now, but we'll make sure you get more information going forward. I'd like to thank you all and remember our motto, give us your body for a week and we'll give you back your mind.
Wonderful. Thank you, Josie. It looks fantastic. So I'm very excited for our advisors to learn a little more about that with their follow-up. So up next, another beautiful Caribbean island resort, Toya Turner with Curtain Bluff.
Thank you. Can you see me? Yes, hi. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good day. Greetings from beautiful Antigua and the iconic Curtain Bluff Resort. Now, for those of you who know travel, then as most of you do, you know that Curtain Bluff has been around since 1962, and we are known as one of the few resorts left in the Caribbean that is still independently owned with an owner who's very active and present on property. Unique selling features for our hotel, the first and major one, as you can see from the slide, is our location. We are set on a peninsula, which allows your guests to have sunset views from our Palm Beach and amazing rugged seascape in front of their rooms on the surf beach. All of our rooms are ocean facing and we only have 72 rooms. So it's a very small boutique resort. So for those of us who are a bit more sensitive about traveling right now and want to make sure that we're not going to any place that's overcrowded, Curtain Bluff is the perfect solution for you because it allows you to really spread out. Now, next slide, please. We are known as a resort that is perfect for multi-generational travel. And we've been around since 1962. And this is a photo of our newly renovated 1-bedroom suite. Now we have 1-bedroom suites, 2-bedroom suites, and bluff rooms, which are all renovated in 2019, completely gutted. As you can see from the photo, again, it's a beautiful view right outside of your window. You can see a peninsula and the water. All of the rooms have that incredible view. For rooms that are higher up on the bluff, like this one where I'm sitting right now, you can't do a walkout to the beach. But if you book an entry-level room or a junior suite room, you have the option of either booking a ground floor walkout room or a second floor ocean view room. Next slide, please. Right now, if it is one thing that everybody's talking about right now is how do we stay fit? How do we stay healthy? How do we keep our bodies in optimum shape? And Curtain Bluff has been known as the #1 tennis resort in Antigua. We've got 4 tennis courts, which are lit for day and night play with local Antiguan pros who are trained and certified to teach up to level 5 aptitudes. And our courts are lit, so you can play at day or at night. And you can, as a matter of fact, even join up for our tennis weeks. We've got 2 tennis weeks per year. One in May and one in November, and you can book those and come down and have an incredible holiday if you're a tennis enthusiast. Now, that's not to say that if you're not into tennis and fitness that you can't enjoy Curtain Bluff, because we also do have a beautiful 5,000 square foot spa on site, and we do have an incredible array of amenities. Next slide, please, which I'm hoping I can show you right now. Right, motorized water sports, including scuba diving, is included in your rate. So that's, and this year we were known, we've gotten our certification for being a PADI dive resort. So you can get your PADI certifications done at Curtain Bluff. Now, this is only for the practical side of PADI certifications, including Discover Scuba Diving. You can't do the theoretical. You would have to have done that prior to your arrival on property. But everything motorized is included in your rate. So that would be scuba diving, as I've mentioned, snorkeling, water skiing, Hobie cats, trips to the reef, boating, etc. All of those things that you would want to do when you're in the Caribbean on the water, you can do it at Curtain Bluff, and it's already included. It's incredible value and really great for families that scuba diving is not limited. It has, we do 2 trips per day. So that's how many times you can go out for it, but you have to, obviously in the time of COVID, have pre-registered and make sure that we stay within social distancing and number capacity limitations. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Oh, something's gone wrong and we've lost all of our slides. All right, well then I'll just keep talking until we can figure out what's happened there. But Curtain Bluff is known as a family resort, perfect for multi-generational travel. As I said, we have a kids camp that's included in our rate as well. And that's completely complimentary. Once your children are potty trained, they can go to the camp, and the camp is run by a UK trained nanny who's been with the property now for over 15 years. Other things that you can do on site include basketball, racquetball, which some people know as pickleball. You can do walks and hikes. You can do anything in the gym. All of our activities and fitness activities are included. So that is yoga, that's Pilates, that's water aerobics, you name it. Anything that is scheduled in the gym is something that you can just sign up for and take part in at no extra cost. Now, in terms of a pricing of our rooms and how we are positioned, we are a luxury all-inclusive. So that's all of your meals, all of your drinks, and the motorized water sports, as I said. In the summer, the pricing is around $800. That's for double occupancy plus taxes. And in the winter, we started around $1,600 for double occupancy, including taxes. For our entry-level room, which would be the deluxe room at around $800, that's 360 square feet of space. And the difference between the entry-level room and the second tier room is that the sizing is about twice as large. So our second tier room, which is our junior suite room, is around 860 square feet. And the pricing on that is around $1,000 double occupancy per night, all inclusive plus taxes.
Right, thank you, Toya.
Okay, thank you so much.
So we do have on our website a full fact sheet and copies of the presentation. So again, I know you weren't able to address everything that you wanted to share with your inclusions, but know that we do have all those backup resources on our website. So for the sake of timing, we're going to go ahead and introduce our next presenter. So with Elite Island Resorts featuring Hammock Cove in Antigua, welcome to John Cather.
Here we are. Hi, thanks everyone. Thanks for taking the time to join us this afternoon or morning, wherever you are. I'm with Elite Island Resorts, John Cather, Director of Sales. We are a small chain of all-inclusive resorts in Antigua, basically, but we also have properties in St. Lucia, Barbados, and our private island is Palm Island in the Grenadines. Today, we're going to discuss our newest all-inclusive, which is Hammock Cove. It is a 5-star resort, small resort located on the island of Antigua, right next to Devil's Bridge National Park. It is the newest, and I'm going to say sexiest resort in Antigua, a boutique resort focusing on personalized service, uninterrupted luxury, and health and wellness, which includes a complete food and beverage experience, really like none other on the island. We have a unique 3-tiered waterfall pool that cascades onto a sandy boardwalk and leads to our own private beach, offering individual pagodas all along the boardwalk, and a variety of non-motorized water sports are also included. This concept was a dream of our owner, Rob Barrett, and his wife. They built it from the ground up, and it is only 40 units, 40 one-bedroom villas, each with classic vaulted ceilings, Bluetooth surround system, and private pools, and are furnished with locally made hardwood furnishings and floors. The bathrooms have dual sinks and an oversized shower with 4, count them, 4 rain shower heads. The locally collected pebbles and shells actually form the 3 walls of the shower. And it's become our tradition for site inspections, FAMs, tour operators, and travel agents coming through on FAMs to all get in the shower dry and take a selfie. And so far we have had 23 agents in the shower at one time. So that kind of tells you that it's really a shower room. But it is a very unique part of the property. Oops, I went twice. So the outdoor living space offers private sunbeds overlooking the peaceful bay and actually perfect for daytime privacy sunning while watching the pelicans dive for their dinner. There's a hanging papasan chair in the corner and eating area, as well as a fully stocked wet bar that is customized for the guests that they request upon arrival or prior to arrival, all in this outdoor living space. And a guest ambassador is assigned to each villa. And guests are given a cell phone to ring any time of the day for a variety of concierge services, from morning coffee to beach service. They also are a wealth of knowledge for activities, secret beaches, the best snorkeling. They know all about the island and can give you all sorts of ideas, your clients, all sorts of ideas of things to see and do in Antigua. For foodies, our chef brings his 5-star Michelin trained experience to Antigua's really most innovative kitchen, offering interactive cooking demonstrations, 7-course meal experiences, and a variety of pairing classes, all of that with our professional sommelier, who is all part of the all-inclusive experience. This is the Lighthouse Restaurant and Bar, which is one of 5 bars on the property, and it offers open only for dinner at night, candlelit romantic evening meal experience. The chef's culinary interpretation preserves the ancient Antigua methods of cooking with a forward-thinking culmination of flavors and exotic dishes. Sourced from our own local gardens, the farm and dinner options at the Lighthouse include 7-course menu with entrees prepared tableside. Breakfast and lunch can be in the villa or in Irina's, which is open 7 days a week for 24 hours a day. We only use the freshest produce, farm fresh eggs, all locally sourced from our own garden, right on property. And as the evening winds down, the Chairman's Lounge is open throughout the evening as well. And a complete food and wellness spa is part of the all-inclusive experience, as well as yoga and Pilates, private instructions, pickleball courts, non-motorized water sports. Our pink gazebo is a signature location for private weddings and wedding packages, which is all part of the all-inclusive 7-night stay. So Hammock Cove, perfect romantic getaway when COVID can wait, but romance just can't.
That's the perfect summary with that pink gazebo, with that, let's get back into romance and travel. So thank you, John. That was a fantastic summary and overview, and beautiful pictures, especially with how things are back here in the mainland. It's really nice to see that. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so up next we have Ricardo with the Excellence Collection. So Ricardo, it's all yours.
Thank you, Lynn. How are you? Hi, everyone. I'm Ricardo Portillo. I'm the Sales and Marketing Manager for the Excellence Collection. It's so nice to see all of you. Thank you, Classic Vacations, for everything what you do. I think we are the perfect partner for Classic Vacations. And well, something that we do at the Excellence Collection, because we're not many hotels, but each hotel is really special, is because we want to create extraordinary moments made to keep. I think now the travelers, what they're actually looking for is not a hotel. They're not looking for the pool, for the beach. They're looking for a whole experience. And that's what we're trying to give to you and for your clients. So we're doing that through an infinite excellence. And we have different brand values for all of our properties. Something that I really like about the Excellence Collection, about us, is it doesn't matter in which property you're going to stay, you're going to have the same quality and service in all of them. It doesn't matter if we're staying in one property in Jamaica, Punta Cana, or Mexico, you're going to find the same. So we're trying to be innovative. We're creating different experience, the bespoke service that we have in all of our properties. If you ask a client for any of the Excellence Collection properties, they're always gonna say the same. I'm going back to Excellence because of this personal property, because of the service that I get here in Jamaica. This is one of the biggest highlights that we have in the trying to create extraordinary moments, because at the end, that's why the clients are coming back to our properties. And well, these are the different properties that we feature. The Beloved Hotels is our couples only properties in Mexico, Excellence Resorts in Jamaica, Dominican Republic, and Mexico, and Finest, our all ages property in Dominican Republic and Mexico. I cannot change it here. Thank you. And well, it doesn't matter what you have, where you stay, you're gonna find the same quality and service in all of our properties. We feature different suite concepts. There is a rooftop terrace, the plunge pool, the suite private pools, and we are leaders in excellent guest service. We have one of the highest staff rating per customer. The consistency and quality that we feature, and we had different awards as the top TripAdvisor's 25 all-inclusives on the world. And something that is really, really big for you guys is that we don't have a vacation club. So that means that we're not gonna steal your clients. And that's something that we partner with all of our travel agent partners. And well, as we don't have a vacation club, but we have some rooms that are called the Excellence or the Finest Club. So it's a different kind of experience. So be sure that when you book your clients to any of the Excellence Collection properties, book them, pay an extra bit to be part of the Excellence Club or the Finest Club. So they're gonna be an upgraded quality of stays in any of our properties. Let me go back. And well, I'm gonna tell you really quick, all of our properties that we feature. Remember, Excellence Oyster Bay in Jamaica is surrounded by water, is in Falmouth area in Jamaica. In here, we feature the beachfront villas. They are unique. It doesn't matter where you be on the property, you're gonna be surrounded by water. And this is one of the top-notch property that we feature there. In Dominican Republic, Excellence El Carmen, that is a really unique property, is more for a modern kind of style. And next door, you're gonna find Excellence Punta Cana, that is more romantic, a little more like a getaway for romance. In Excellence Playa Mujeres, you'll find the upscale suite concepts. That this is the all-time favorite. Everyone wanna go back to this property. It's located in Playa Mujeres. There is a secluded area, a gated community, where you're gonna find Excellence Playa Mujeres, Finest Playa Mujeres, and Beloved Playa Mujeres. Also, Excellence Riviera Cancun is in Riviera Maya, is an hacienda style that is more like a Mexican vibe. And as I was telling you, it doesn't matter where you stay, you're always gonna find the Excellence consistency. Going to the Finest property, you're gonna find Finest Playa Mujeres, also on the gated community, where you're gonna find these kind of room categories. This is for all ages. So in here, you're gonna find the family suites, that is one unique room category. And as the room categories that you're gonna find in all of the properties is the 2-story rooftop terrace. They are something unique, and more for these times that our families that are trying to be a little bit secluded on property. And coming really soon at the end of this year is also Finest Punta Cana. As you can see here, it's already almost, the construction is over. We haven't opened for the current situation, but at the end of the year, we'll be open this property in Punta Cana as well, that it will be for all ages. And last will be Beloved Properties. Is Beloved Playa Mujeres, a really intimate and for couples only property that is everything about wellness and relaxation. And well, the last thing that I want to tell you, remember that during the current situation, the Excellence Collection took really, really hard things to overcome everything that's happening. So till March 31st, we have the free on-site COVID test for any returning, for any clients that have to return for any of the countries that are affected. For Canada, we have the PCR. For the US, we have the antigen free till March 31st. So we know there's a lot of things coming in, but we're always trying to overcome whatever happens. And we know that tourist industry is going to overcome this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you so much for sharing everything and for your updates. And again, just a reminder, the full presentation and the resort fact sheets will also be on our website. So we have lots more information for you. These are just a quick 5-minute introductions. And so our last presenter before our quick intermission break, so know that you'll have time to stretch your legs and relax your eyes. We will finish up with Mark and then a quick update by our group's manager, Melissa. So you guys are doing great. Hang in there with us, and we've got just a few more minutes. So Mark, I'll let you take it away with Fairmont Mayakoba. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Lynn. I'm very excited to be here today with you to update you all on Fairmont Mayakoba. Next slide, please. Okay. Where discovery comes naturally. To help you discover Fairmont Mayakoba, I thought it would be best to review with you what I think are some of the key selling points of the resort. Next. I think we all agree that location is one of the most important features of a hotel or resort. Located just 40 minutes south of Cancun Airport and about 4 miles north of downtown Playa del Carmen, Fairmont Mayakoba is a great central location along the Riviera Maya. If guests want to visit the local attractions that we're so well known for, like the Mayan ruins in Tulum, swimming in the cenotes, or enjoying the various eco, everything is between 20 to 40 minutes from the resort. So definitely a great location to base yourself to enjoy what the region has to offer. Mayakoba itself is a private gated community, which I think is important for 2 reasons these days. First, it's a very safe and secure environment. Once you're through the front gates of Mayakoba, you're in a very sheltered community. As well, Mayakoba is very spread out. So if guests have days about being around crowds of people and that sort of thing, they have plenty of space to wander and explore the within the Mayakoba enclave. Also within the community of Mayakoba, there are 4 resorts. So there's Fairmont, Rosewood, Banyan Tree, and Andaz. I mention these because we do share one owner and guests have reciprocal privileges at the other resorts. They can use the restaurants, bars, and spas and sign back to their room at Fairmont. Definitely allows them to enjoy all that Mayakoba has to offer. The resort itself is set down in the middle of a tropical jungle on a beautiful white sand Caribbean beach. So the experience for the guest really is 2 for 1. You get the richness of the tropical jungle with the network of lagoons and waterways, much like the Mayans lived years ago, but also the beauty of the white sand Caribbean beach. With over 250 species of animals in the community, it's truly a nature lover's paradise. Next slide, please. Fairmont is definitely known as the go-to family-friendly resort in Mayakoba and was really designed with families in mind. Throughout the resort, we have over 100 sets of connecting rooms, and I can guarantee that these at time of booking as long as they're available. As well, all of our 1-bedroom suites have 2 full bathrooms. Even in the living room, with the convertible queen-size sofa bed, there is a full bathroom. So the kids staying in the living room have access to their own bathroom and shower, which really becomes a parent's delight. We also offer our guests a full array of activities, both on property and within the community. On property included in our resort fee is stand-up paddle boards, sea kayaks, catamaran tours, snorkeling equipment, and beach activities. And then we have golf, tennis, paddleball, archery, kayaking, and we even have a new cooking school that guests can take advantage of. For more organized fun, we do have our Discovery Kids Camp, which is available for kids ages 5 to 11, and they can enjoy both complimentary and paid activities during the day. Some of the more popular activities are piñata making and piñata breaking, sandcastle building on the beach, hunting for turtles in the ponds around the resort. Next slide, please. We offer a variety of guest rooms and suites throughout the resort as well. The resort is broken up into 3 separate sections and really at 3 different price points. So there's typically something for every budget. We also have a variety of 1- and 2-bedroom suites, both in the jungle setting as directly on the beach. The majority of our guest rooms and suites are in casita buildings, like you see in the bottom of the screen there. And this can either be 4 individual rooms or 2 rooms and a 1-bedroom suite. So should you have a multi-generational family or maybe a group of friends traveling together, as long as the building is available, we can block the whole building out for them, and it almost becomes like their own private villa. And then at the bottom left, you'll see the Fairmont Heritage Place Residences. This is a facility that is adjacent to the resort that are 3- and 4-bedroom residences that can sleep between 8 and 12 people. Very private, very exclusive, and guests have full access to the resort facilities. So again, should you have a larger family or maybe a group of friends that are traveling together and they want something a little more private and exclusive, definitely something to keep in mind. Next slide, please. Different food and beverage options for different tastes. One of the unique features at Fairmont Mayakoba is that we offer both room only or a full all-inclusive experience. Our all-inclusive plan is not necessarily a typical all-inclusive. I call it no bracelets, no buffets, meaning it's like an a la carte experience where you go to any of the restaurants, order anything you want off the menu, sign your check, and we take it off your bill at the front desk. It's available in all of our restaurants and bars, beach and pool service, as well as in-room dining. Very popular option with families, and honeymoon couples alike enjoy it because it is definitely affordably priced. I will mention though that the all-inclusive is only available at Fairmont. So if guests do go to the other to enjoy the restaurants there, that would be a supplemental charge. Next slide, please. And then last, some news that I'm very excited to share with you today. Starting in late February, Fairmont Mayakoba will be undergoing a complete renovation of the entire resort. From the guest rooms and suites to the food and beverage outlets to the public spaces, the entire resort will be renovated by September of 2022. One of the biggest changes will be the transformation of our beachfront restaurant, Breezes, into a new Breezes Beach Club, a multi-level facility featuring a very sexy rooftop lounge, a feet in the sand rustic grill, as well as a more formal upscale seafood restaurant. There'll also be several areas for relaxation and multiple cabanas on the beach and around the pool. It's a very exciting project for us. Looking forward to the new era at Fairmont Mayakoba. So thank you and welcome you to the resort.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Those are some fantastic updates and a lot happening at your property. And I love the no bracelets and no buffets. That's a really great tagline that you offer both. So thank you very much. So moving along, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Melissa Kruger. Oh, sorry. Oh, so with that, I'm going to introduce Melissa Kruger. She is our Senior Director and our General Manager of Groups with a quick update, and then we'll take a quick break after that.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Lynn. And really thank you to the entire VPS team. You put together a great 3-day event for us. Libby, for your leadership for sales. Dave, truly being the great navigator of classic vacations for all of us. And Lynn, with your launch of new business development, I can't imagine a better team of people to build and rebuild with. So here's to all of us and to our suppliers and our customers. We miss you and we look forward to seeing you. So I kind of think of all of our segments as these commercials for more. So when you see something, when you hear something, be sure to reach out to us and our suppliers to provide a little bit more detail and depth behind it. Dave launched us in this morning to access relationships and trust, and art being an acronym and me being a lover of words. I wanted to look up the definition of art for us and kind of start our time together that way. And it's defined as the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination producing works to be appreciated for their beauty or emotional power. And I know it's been a tough 10 months for a lot of us, but I think that definition in itself really reminds us of what we do. And if you break that down to the beauty piece, think about what Osh shared with us about all the fine details that went into building Unico and how the women in their organization really sought those out. And then the emotional power piece, that's what you leave your clients with. So hold on tight to that definition, write it down for yourself, have it on a little frame on your desk, but we're here to provide you with those access, those relationships, and that trust to support you. So let's talk about access for just a second as it relates to groups. We're the great connector between your client and our suppliers. So today we're showcasing our best suppliers as well as tomorrow and Thursday, and we help you match them with your best clients. For, for the segment as it relates to all inclusives, contracted groups and a la carte groups are going to be our specialty. And on this, I just want to share with you a little bit in the way of trends and consumer confidence. So our numbers right now, and I realize I'm sharing this to hundreds of you, are they're somewhere between 2018 and 2019. And 2019 was a record-setting year for us. So there's a lot of confidence there as we build and rebuild together. As it relates to relationships, I really want to highlight who you have at Classic. Of course, you've got the team that I led with. You've got Libby and Dave and Lynn and all of our strategic account managers. You also have my group leadership team. So you have our senior manager of operations, you have a liaison with property, and then you have Marjorie Sherman, who is the group's national sales manager, and she's really front facing and helping to onboard you and those in your office. But we are here for you for accessibility, for coaching, for mentoring and collaborating. And we are one email or phone call away from a relationship review so that we can help understand your business, help you build it. If you're new to groups, help you rebuild. If this has been, a passion for you and it's time to look at 21, 22 travel. We also have our dedicated specialists. So when you work with groups at Classic Vacations, you have a sales specialist and a coordinator assigned to you, and they really get to know you. I would say that this team is almost like account managers, understanding your business. And then of course we have our contract specialists. And I think if we, have all learned something over the last year, it's flowers and cakes and what's included is all important, but having a really locked and loaded contract is critical. And so I'll talk about that in just a moment when we get into trust. So as it relates to trust, the things that I'm really passionate about that my team has created and delivered is education, service, and resources. So when we look at education, Marjorie Sherman provides weekly trainings, and we took this year from being one big training to a number of small trainings that are really designed to help you become an expert in subject matter. And our participation went from in the dozens to in the hundreds for these. So I encourage you, if you haven't been on one lately, jump on, join. A little bit of a commercial for that, but it will help you know what we're doing, where we're going, where we're growing, and most importantly, how we've listened to you and what your needs are. As it relates to service, Dave led with it this morning. We did a really, really good job in 2020 with what we all got handed. And that creates conversation currency. So you have conversation currency when you do a good job and your clients are talking about you. And we really took care and we listened and we were really set up to be prepared to support you. And we're really proud of that. So thank you for that opportunity. We never take for granted the opportunity to support you and your clients. And last but not least is resources. We have some of the best legal support in the industry. And we really spent a lot of the time over the last 10 months thinking about how can we take our resources and leverage them for you. So stay tuned, watch our newsletter coming out in a couple of weeks. We're going to be able to really lend you some of the tools that we have to make sure that your business is as protected as it possibly can be. So with that, thank you all again for the opportunity to support you, to service your agency and your accounts. And the downside of the upside in 2018 and 2019 was business was booming, and we really didn't have a chance to invest in ourselves or invest in our companies because we were just trying to keep up with demand. And we're really happy at Classic how we took last year to build. And we want to share all that with you. We want to lend it to you. So we look forward to partnering and we look forward to creating works of art with your clients. So with that, you've got a 5-minute intermission break. I told the team I would nail instructions on this, so I have notes. Stay signed in, but turn your video off, watch the timer, and when you come back, turn your video back on. And watch for a follow-up from Libby or the team today because I'll have some links for you for more education on the way of Classic and groups. Thank you so much.
Welcome back, everyone. We'll give it just a couple more seconds while we've got people returning back to their desktop. So just another quick housekeeping note for everyone is that we have 7 more presenters. We'll start with Velos Resorts in just a few seconds. But we will have just a couple short breaks. So after we have our next 7 presenters, we'll have another quick intermission or quick break. Then we'll move into the breakout rooms to do the cocktail demonstration. So we'll share a little bit more about that. And then we'll come back and we do have some prizes. So again, thank you all for staying on. We've got over 500 people on the call today. It's been a really, really good turnout. And it's been fun seeing so many familiar names and faces. So thank you all for sharing video. Thank you all for participating. And with that, Denora, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you for Velas Resorts.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Lynn. Appreciate your time. So buenos dias, everyone, and thank you for your time. I hope you're good and healthy. My name is Dinora. I'm part of the sales team based in Riviera Maya. And today I would like to take you away from your post-COVID reality, our post-COVID reality, and show you and introduce you to the best representation of luxury, top-notch service, and culinary experience, which is, of course, Grand Velas. Next slide, please. Thank you. So as most of you may already know, Grand Velas has 3 properties within the best destinations within Mexico, which mean Riviera Nayarit, Riviera Maya, and Los Cabos. So now I would like to let you know. So how would you spend a day at any of the 3 Grand Velas? First of all, you can rest assured that we will always extend extraordinary service. We are a brand 52 Diamond awarded by the AAA. So in the 3 destinations, you'll have the smallest room, 1,000 square feet. So you can rest assured that that the Grand Velas brand is a perfect fit for those trying to find their home away from home. So the smallest room you'll have is 1,000 square feet, either it's at Grand Velas Riviera Maya or Cabo or Riviera Nayarit. The check-in process, I love that I'm always welcomed by a glass of Veuve Clicquot champagne. All our team is following the hygiene protocols, which include the wearing of a mask and a face shield. And that welcome is followed by a 3-minute neck massage that you can certainly use after maybe a 4 or 5 hour flight. So the service starts right before actually booking Grand Velas Riviera Maya or Riviera Nayarit or Los Cabos, because we have a pre-arrival concierge service that is able to accommodate any dinner reservations or spa appointments. So once you step foot at any of the 3 Grand Velas, you'll have everything arranged and you'll have nothing to worry about but enjoy. Like I mentioned, our inspiring suites are at least 1,000 square feet. This is a suite at the Grand Velas Los Cabos, which is our newest baby. If I could choose a key selling point of the brand, it will definitely be the haute cuisine that you will have at any of our restaurants. All our restaurants are either 4 or 5 diamonds awarded by AAA. We include a 5-diamond restaurants at the property in Cabo and in Riviera Maya. And again, that's included and you can go as many times as you want. Every single restaurant has its own kitchen, its own cuisine, its own budget, its own chef. So these are standalone restaurants, like the owner always says. We want you to feel like you are at the beach during the day, but at any top fancy restaurant around the world when having dinner with us. I always choose, when I stay at Grand Velas, to enjoy one of the wellness activities, either if it's a yoga oceanfront session or a Pilates session at the studio or a bike tour. We have wellness suites at Grand Velas Riviera Nayarit and also at Grand Velas Los Cabos. I know, especially now, this is a concept that it's developing faster than ever. So we're able to also provide any specific diet for kosher clients, for clients who have any allergies. Our executive chefs are able to deliver special menu just for them. You're looking at the beautiful picture of a newest baby, which is Grand Velas Los Cabos. As you can see, all the rooms are ocean view and ocean front, and we have 3 different pools with 3 different temperatures. So I can guarantee you the toughest decision you'll have when staying at Grand Velas will be which pool to go to or which restaurants to go to. Our guests will never call you, our travel advisors, but to book their next holiday with us. We have exclusive services for children with our family suites, but also with our seasonal activities, a summer camp, for example, or a farm during Easter, or a Santa Claus workshop during Christmas and New Year's Eve. We have a dedicated team at any of the 3 destinations. We're able to deliver cozy weddings, but also buyout weddings. And our boutique collection, which is Casa Velas in Puerto Vallarta and Mar del Cabo in Los Cabos, right next to Gran Velas Los Cabos, complete our portfolio as Velas Resort, and we're able to extend unique, cozy experiences also for those clients maybe looking for a European plan and not an all-inclusive concept. Just to remind you, we are affiliated with the best partners in the luxury market, and our latest award was the best family program in the world by Virtuoso in 2019. And our beautiful guests have always chose and rated us with the best qualifications, and which have maintained us in the top 5 in the 3 destinations, #1 in Cabo, 5 in Riviera Maya, and 3rd in Riviera Nayarit. Thank you for your time, and don't forget that we always extend consortium amenities when booking through Classic Vacations.
Perfect. Thank you, Denora. And I love that last point. That was always something very much appreciated by both Classic and our travel agent partners. So thank you so much. So next up with Hotel Xcaret in Mexico, we have Rocio. Are you there? You are. Hi.
Yes. Hi, Eileen.
Perfect. Hi. It's
Thank
all
you.
yours. You've got 5 minutes.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for the presentation. Thank you to all for travel agents for being here in this amazing event organized by Classic Vacations. So thank you to Classic too. So I'm going to start with the presentation right now. If you can help me with the moving the slides, please. So welcome home at Hotel Xcaret Mexico right now. Actually, I'm in one of the suites. So Hotel Xcaret Mexico, it's a brand new property. We opened our doors on December 1st of 2017. We are located just in the middle of Riviera Maya between Tulum and Playa del Carmen, and 45 minutes away from the airport. Our hotel is, it has 900 suites. I don't know why it's moving. Let me see if I can change it. No. We have 900 suites, sorry, divided in 5 different houses. So what makes it very, very special is the kind of architecture that a hotel has. So as you can see, we're surrounded by nature, rivers, inlets, and ocean views. And we have so many things to offer. Our gastronomy is based on Mexican cuisine, but we also have international cuisine too. And the most important value of our property, of course, is the all fun inclusive. This hotel came to make completely different the all inclusive. That's why we add the word fun, because we have 9 parks and tours included on the stay for our guests. So these 9 parks and tours, they all have like different things to offer. There are some for families, more for like aquatic activities like Shelha. Another ones more for adventure, like Explore, just to give you an example. I think the slides are moving a little bit too fast. Can I go back a few slides, please? Like right over there. We were talking about the parks. Thank you. And also, one thing that makes the all inclusive like completely amazing for our clients is that they have round transportations from the airport and also to the parks. We have parks that are just 5 minutes away, and we have other parks that do require our reservations. We can move, please, to the next slides. Next, please. And of course, if our clients decide to stay in the property and not going out, of course, we have some entertainment for them too. For the entire family, we had a kids club, a family club. We have 11 swimming pools. We have a beautiful spa. Next slide, please. Next. That is the spa that I was mentioning to you. It's surrounded by a river inside of natural caves. And we are going to continue, please. Next slide. And something that we love to have in Hotel Xcaret Mexico are the weddings. We have so much special venues, and it's actually something that our travel agents book more through Classic Vacations. Sorry, we have indoors and outdoor facilities, and remember that you can combine like having the wedding inside of the hotel, or doing the party, or having it in one of the locations in the parks. because you can do it both ways. Next slide, please. Next. Of course, we have well, with all the situation of post-pandemic, we have been doing like different protocols that you can see on our website. And something very new that I want to show to you, it's our new hotel opening on July 1st. You're gonna be able to book it through Classic Vacations very, very soon. So Hotel Xcaret Arte, it's a 900 room hotel too. But this one, difference from Hotel Xcaret Mexico, is that this one is more oriented to adults. We're gonna receive clients plus 16 years old. Next slide, please. And Hotel Xcaret Arte, it's gonna have the all fun inclusive that I already mentioned to you, plus 5 different workshops that we want to show and to show the culture and all the art that it's made here in Mexico through these different workshops that are painting, music, dance, pottery, cuisine. So our clients are going to be able to experience the property, the culture, all the nature that it's surrounding these hotels, and of course, while enjoying the parks and tours at the same time. Next, please. Remember that we have our Xcaret Rewards program for all of our travel agents. You just need to go to xcaretrewards.com and register yourself. So now on your screen, you have my contact info. I'm the sales manager here. So if you require any more information, you can contact me. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you so much. So I think that the slides were so excited, they were moving themselves. So I apologize for that, but you did great.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So thank you very much. And next up, we have Shannon Keith with Namale Resort in Fiji.
Hello, everyone. Yes, my name is Shannon Keith, and oh, it doesn't seem like I can move my slides. Hold on.
Yep, if you just hover the bottom left, Shannon, you'll see there's a little, there you go, little watermarks.
I'm not seeing anything moving. I'm sorry. There we go, I guess. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You could just let Sarah know next slide and she'll advance it for you.
So next slide, sorry. My name is Shannon and I am from the Namale Resort and Spa in Fiji. Next slide, we've got Namale is your all-inclusive adults only escape in Fiji, meaning all of your food, alcohol, motorized water sports. We're located in the Northern Island in Savu Savu, which is a 1-hour domestic hop from Nandi International Airport. There's 3 flights a day, 2 into Savu Savu, 1 into Lambasa. Next slide.
You could probably book Namale in your sleep, but
oh, I don't know what that video was. Okay. All inclusive of food, alcohol, motorized sports. We are on 525 acres. That is a mile on the ocean and then up into the mountains and rainforest where you have a private waterfall, golf course, and driving range. We have only 23 rooms, but over 200 staff. So our whole point is to make sure that everyone has a unique and tailor-made experience. Be that if they are an older experienced couple that wants to dive into local culture, have a Mai Tai delivered on the beach, and really take this as a relaxing and cultural experience, they can completely have that. And if you have a younger honeymoon couple who's never been out of the country and wants to do 100 things every day, 1,000,000 miles an hour, then we've got staff to take care of that as well. We want everyone to have their unique definition of an amazing getaway. Next slide. And sorry, it's lagging.
Many of you know Namale inside, outside, out.
Okay. There we go. We have private destination dining as well as 2 restaurants, all open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And you can have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, cocktail hours delivered at the beach, in the Candlelit Sea Cave that The Bachelorette filmed their episode in, at a waterfall, or my favorite is this heart-shaped hot tub. Room service is included. You have private dining decks at the restaurants. So you have tons of options to have a completely different experience every day. You can even customize your menus so that if you're gluten intolerant, shellfish intolerant, you have a completely unique menu for you. But our menus also change every day, every meal. So it's a bunch of variety and the ability to customize. Next slide.
Staying focused.
We have a lot of complimentary activities: wakeboarding, water skiing, kneeboarding, banana boating, horseback riding, and you can hop on our boat to go snorkeling at a new site every day. You can go into local towns for the village, the farmer's market, or you could never leave the property if you want to. There's tons to do on property that's included. We have off-site tours, and there are off-property vendors as well. So if they want to go on remote villages, long extended hikes, to private sandbars for a picnic, those are all absolutely available. And the great thing is, being a boutique resort, things are never sold out. They don't have to worry about pre-booking anything prior to arrival. It can all be taken care of on property, which is meant to alleviate any stress for you and for them prior to their trip. Next slide.
Activities that are included that
These are our off-property activities, the remote waterfall treks that can go from 45 minutes to 2 hours. You've got a saltwater drift where you drift on the incoming tide from the beginning of the river into the Salt River. You can explore the J. Hunter Pearl Farms, where all of Fiji's pearls are made and created into beautiful jewelry. There's wild spinner dolphins, sunset cruises, and deep sea fishing. Again, all available to be booked last minute. Next slide. To minimize any complications with my PowerPoint and make sure I take advantage of my last 45 seconds, 2020, Namale did a lot of expansions, renovations. We're so proud to now have 4 brand new garden tropical bures that'll give you a lot of inventory in our lead-in room category so that you have availability for incentive travel, destination weddings, even multi-generational trips. We are adults only, but we tend to have those high school graduations, college graduations coming through. We also added 4 new private pools, making it so now we have 7 honeymoon bures, which is our most popular room category. I know 7 doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot for Namale in such a small boutique and inventory setup. We've completely redone our spa. I mean, head to toe, it's basically a brand new spa. And our indoor entertainment area has had its own complete facelift. We've added a new private movie theater even. So there's a lot of great stuff. I'll talk about it in the breakout room. If you need anything from me, please find me. I'm thankful for all of you coming and putting up apparently with my challenges over here. And I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Shannon. And that was our backup plan. So in case you weren't able to work, we had you recorded. So I apologize if that came through, but you did a great job. And again, I know you'll get a chance to visit with some other advisors during your breakout session because you've got a great cocktail recipe plan. So thank you very much for joining. And up next, we've got Enrique Velasquez from Palladium Hotel Group. So Enrique, it's all yours.
Thanks. Hi, my name is Enrique Velasquez. I'm the sales manager for Palladium. Let me see if I can. No, I think, yeah. So Palladium is a worldwide hotel chain. We have more than 52 hotels around the world, 9 brands. We're in Mexico, the Caribbean, Europe, South America. So we have a huge variety of products. So today we're going to talk about 2 specific brands, TRS and Grand Palladium. TRS is our luxury brand. We have 4 different destinations that we are. TRS Coral, that is in Costa Mujeres, that is one of the leading hotels of the world. TRS Yucatan, that is in Riviera Maya. TRS Turquesa, that is in Punta Cana. And TRS Cap Cana, that it's on the gate of Cap Cana. It's a really boutique hotel. It's our new hotel. As you can see, all of our hotels are beachfront. TRS is the Royal Suites, that's the TRS meaning. It's an all-inclusive luxury brand only for adults exclusive. And we have a different features like chic cabaret, that is a unique thing that we have for this product. And also we have different amenities, services, room service 24 hours, butler service, and it's really gastronomic on our restaurants, show cooking. So really something different for this type of client that wants the luxury part. Okay, these are some of the room categories that we have, the basic rooms. So you can just see the look and feel that we have of them. Then next, and sorry. If you can go one back, that one. Chic Cabaret is a product that we have for all TRS, and it's a 5-course meal during a 3-hour show where you have more than 25 people on stage with dancing and singing. It's more like a Circus Light type of show, and also we're giving beverage, and it's really fun for clients to be over there and enjoy during their stay with us. This product is in all of our destinations that we have a TRS brand. Next slide, we're going to talk about Grand Palladium. Grand Palladium, it's a family and multi-generation friendly product. Here we have the Rafael Nadal Center tennis player. That is the Spanish player. We have a really unique thing going on with him. He has a 9-course clay. And also we have a chop. We have his team from Spain teaching the clients how to play his type of game. And also we have a museum with him. On Grand Palladium, we have our restaurants, and the unique thing that we have is that you don't have to make any reservation required to attend to any of our restaurants, and you can come as many times as you want. Family selection, sorry, if you can go back. That one. Family selection is a product that we have from part of Grand Palladium, and is family selection gives you the luxury to the family that wants something else, and not just an all-inclusive. We give you 32 amenities and services to the kids. Mom and dad can access to the TRS, and also have access to other services as a spa and other type of entertainments. As any other chain, we have the Kids Club. The only unique thing that we have with them is that we have access to kids since 1 year old, and we open from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. That's giving mom and dad time to go and have a drink, or go and lay back on the beach or the pool and have their own time by themselves. We can go to the next slide. As any other hotel chain, we have the healthy and safe protocols for all of our services. And right now we have a Safe Plus, that is our insurance, that is up to $100,000 for each guest. Since they arrive to the hotel, they will be able to have this cover, and this will give them free night stays if something happened, $75. We have that free anti-test for the CDC until it finished.
Perfect. Thank you, Enrique. So I know there's a lot of information on those last few slides, but Palladium was very thorough in all the information they wanted to share. So again, just a reminder, that is on our website. So you do have access to read through that with your clients and your colleagues. So thank you again, Enrique. That was a great update. I appreciate it. And up next, we've got Kevin Mateer with Turks and Caicos Collection. So Kevin, it's all yours.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Enrique. And good morning and good afternoon to all my friends in the travel advisory community and Classic Vacations. I'm sorry that I'm not with you at all the shows that we do normally, but I'm actually on this island that you see. I'm here on Ambergris Caye, which is part of Her Majesty's overseas territory of the Turks and Caicos Islands. So I want to introduce you to this magical place, Ambergris Caye. No, it's not Belize, believes me, it is Turks and Caicos. We are located about an hour and 20-minute flight from Miami. For those of you who are very familiar with the Turks and Caicos Islands, the main airport, PLS, is on the island of Providenciales. Ambergris Caye is located at the southeast corner of the Turks and Caicos Islands. And we're only 3 miles long by about a mile wide. We have 20 3- and 4-bedroom villas and 10 1-bedroom suites. The island itself is accessible by its own private international airport. So your clients can get here using Classic Vacations. All the major carriers that Classic Vacations uses, you fly them into PLS. We meet them at the international terminal, drive them around to the private FBO, and they pull up in front of this plane, go up the steps, and fly 18 minutes, they land on our island. Also, we accept private jets. On the left-hand side is a Hawker 800. We can take private jets up to Gulfstream 450s. So for those of you in the New Jersey airport area, I'm sorry about the snow I got out of there on Sunday, but people flying from Teterboro, people flying from Westchester County, for our West Coast friends, Burbank, people flying from beautiful San Jose, they can come private jet right into Ambergris Caye, clear customs, immigration. We will take them from the plane, from the private plane, through our reception, right to their villa in a golf cart. Done. So very exciting. We are very accessible. Turks and Caicos has great connections from all East Coast gateways. The island itself, let's get a picture up. There we go. 2/3 of this island is a nature preserve. You'll see in the foreground in that picture there, those are our 10 1-bedroom beachfront suites. The San Diego Zoo has a study ongoing of our flora and fauna. We have the Turks and Caicos iguanas. We're one of the only 2 islands left in the world where these little guys live. And we have very, very strict protocols. Even the owners of our villas, they are not allowed to have pets. No cats, no dogs, no foreign species allowed to take care of our animals. The island itself is on a north-south axis. So what you're looking at right there is our West Coast, which is where the 10 1-bedroom suites are. And let's go back. These are the 1-bedroom suites, private plunge pool. They're 1,600 square feet, wraparound verandas that go around. Everything on Ambergris Caye is all inclusive. All right. It is like a private club more than a resort. All your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, beverages, top shelf beverages, your water sports are included. People can go fishing, bone fishing, reef fishing. We provide a daily spa treatment to all of your adult guests. And we welcome children. Children 12 and under are free year round. Now on the West Coast here, this is where our 3- and 4-bedroom villas are. I'm in the one right over there. And these, let's go to the next slide. There we are. So there's an aerial of what these 3 bedrooms look like. And this is Columbus Beach that sees a beautiful sunrise coming over. What is exciting today is that we really can provide social distancing. There's not a lot of people here, folks. And we don't get a lot of people, but we have tremendous access for those clients who are perhaps looking to go away somewhere far, like the Maldives or somewhere, and they can, within a 3-hour flight of all East Coast gateways, 4 hours from Chicago, they can fly right into Turks and Caicos. 18 minutes later, they show up right here. And that is where I am right now. So we do have all the water sports. We do have bicycles, golf carts. It is just a special thing. Finally, just remember, they can clear customs and immigration. Some of your clients may have private planes, access to it. They may have friends who have it. So keep us in mind. And that's that.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kevin. And that was
Thank
an
you, Lynn.
absolutely envious presentation because
I
you're
know.
actually in the setting that's unfair.
I don't dare take people outside and show them what I'm looking at, but there it is. It's hard.
Oh, that's
Anyway.
torture. Thank you for
Thank
that.
you, everyone.
All right. Thank you, Kevin, so much. We appreciate it. That was a wonderful presentation. And I think for our exclusive, private jet and ultra luxury clients, it's a fantastic fit. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
All right. And so next up, Rose with Playa Resorts. Rose, I turn it right over to you.
Thank you, Lynn. And Kevin, you just made us extremely envious of where you are. So good afternoon and morning for some, depending on where you are across the country. I want to take this opportunity to hopefully, give you a little bit further insight in terms of who Playa is. We have a variety of brands, of which the Hyatt Ziva and Zilara will be probably ones that you're more familiar with, as well as our Hilton and our Jewels, as well as our very unique sanctuary, Cap Cana, a castle on its own essentially, and of course our Panama Jacks. Let's see here, maybe not. I don't think it's moving to the next.
Oh, you could just have Sarah move it to the next one and then she'll take over.
Yeah, it's not moving. Perfect. So just as I mentioned, Playa, is the corporate entity, if you will, and we do our customer facing and our agent partner facing brands are the Hyatt Zilara, as we all know, is our adults only 18 plus, our Hyatt Ziva, which is the family friendly, all ages. We've got 9 in total, 5 in Mexico, 2 in Jamaica, and 2 in Cap Cana. Our Hilton brands, which is probably one of the more newer ones that we've acquired with the new Hilton La Romana. We've essentially created a property where it's got an adult side as well as the family friendly side. And as I mentioned, Sanctuary, which is quite unique in terms of its offering with the fact that it does have its own castle on the premises. Next. Here, just to quickly show you where we're located in the 3 core sun market destinations in Pacific Mexico with our 2 Zivas, one in Los Cabos and Puerto Vallarta, and on the east coast of Mexico with the 5 properties in Cancun zone, as well as in the Playa del Carmen area. In Jamaica, we have in the Rose Hall area 4, the 2 Hyatts Jewel Grand, which is essentially an all-suite property, and our Hilton Rose Hall, and of course our Paradise Cove, which is a little further away out. In the Dominican, we've essentially kind of captured the essence of really the true what Cap Cana can deliver with spectacular beaches, with our 2 Hyatts and our Sanctuary, and of course the Hilton La Romana, which is further down. Next, we're going to be showing you a little video to just really highlight, because I believe pictures are, show 1,000 words in terms of who we are, what we are, and I thought that would be a better way to kind of capture a little bit more in depth of who we are as a company. So next, go ahead. We can actually just skip that because the video covered all of our safety protocols. And just lastly, with Classic, we do share our very similar core principles, one being how we support the aging community. With every booking you make with Classic, whether it's a group or an individual booking, you can earn agent cash points to use for cash in a loadable debit card, as well as earning free nights, and of course, giving us the opportunity to invite you to our awards events. Hopefully we have one coming up soon. And again, just the relationship that we have with Classic is important to us because of our aligned principles and how we support agents. So, we welcome you to, encourage learning more about who we are and how we can help you convert bookings to teach you more. We're here for you. Go to agentcastplus.com and access our learning center. So I know I'm over, I'm sorry, but I can keep talking forever.
Thank you, Rose. I know it's hard to cover all of that in 5 minutes, but I think your video was a really great way to share the images. So thank you for that. So up next, and our last presenter for today is Marcia Myers with Sandals and Beaches Resorts. So Marcia, it's all yours.
Good morning and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marcia Myers, and I am the National Tour Operator Business Development Manager for Sandals and Beaches Resorts. And I'm going to ask you to assist with the slides, please, Sarah. It doesn't seem to be working on my end. So for those that may not be as familiar with Sandals, Sandals is created for couples and created for 2 people in love. We offer a total of 15 Sandals resorts in the Caribbean islands of Jamaica, Bahamas, Antigua, St. Lucia, Grenada, and also Barbados. Our beaches resorts is for everyone, and we offer a total of 3 beaches resorts covering Jamaica and the Turks and Caicos. Next slide, please. What's new today? Today I'm going to review our newest experience at the Sandals South Coast Resort in White House in Westmoreland, Jamaica. Excuse me, my voice. Next slide, please. The South Seas Rendezvous Village is our newest retreat at the Sandals South Coast. This new village is comprised of 20 unique and distinctive swim-up rendezvous suites with butler service. These suites are designed with the ideals of romance, tranquility, and also privacy. These suites will offer countless signature features. Couples can choose to soak up the sun in their villa's private deck. These decks are equipped with their own private plunge pool, or couples can choose to drift away in the Western Hemisphere's longest swim-up river suite. Or couples may decide to just enjoy the luxurious amenities in their suites, all which are perfect ways to experience Jamaica. Next slide, please. We have also added a beautiful wedding venue in the lush tropical gardens of the Italian Village. The venue is not just for weddings. We can do social events here as well, and we can also host a private candlelight dinner for 2. Next slide, please. And moving on to our beaches resorts, beaches is for everyone, whether it's a water park or a gorgeous beach or a 4-bedroom villa at our Turks and Caicos resorts. We have something for everyone and also for every family. All right, next slide, please. From our Sesame Street Parade to our unique beach parties, we offer activities and events for the young and also the young at heart. Next slide, please. And our no worry vacation, you can book with confidence, knowing that we'll continue to make travel as safe and as stress-free as possible. We want to ensure that our guests have peace of mind when it comes to vacationing with us at Sandals and Beaches Resorts. And we've extended our Insurance on Us program, which is a travel protection plan that we've purchased on behalf of our guests. We've also arranged the ability for U.S. residents to have the required re-entry COVID-19 test right in the comforts of the resort. And this will allow for maximum convenience and minimal distraction while they enjoy their vacation experience. And Most importantly, we continue to practice our Platinum Code protocol of cleanliness throughout all of our resorts. Next slide, please. And of course, you can book with confidence that you'll be getting the best rates when booking with Classic Vacations, as they offer all of the promotions that we offer through Sandals and Beaches. Next slide, please. And of course, my favorite, Sandals and Beaches is expanding. We will be offering a Sandals and Carousel and a Beaches Resort in the St. Vincent and Grenadines. Fortunately, there's no opening date as of yet, but we'll definitely be keeping you posted. And I just want to thank everyone for their time, and thank you, Classic, for putting together a great production. And back to you, Lynn.
Thank you, Marcia. You did it, and you did great. So thank you so much for sharing all of that. And again, just a reminder to all of our attendees today is that all of the PowerPoint presentations, resort fact sheets, we've even included some social media for you to promote to your clients. So there's a lot of great resources on our website for today's event for the virtual product showcases. So thank you again, Marcia. I appreciate all of our presenters today. I think we covered a lot, 15 resorts or resort partners. So next, we're going to take a short 5-minute break. But again, stay logged in. You can turn off your video if you like, but we will bring you back into the general session, and then our team has pre-assigned you into breakout rooms where you will have a cocktail demonstration and have some small group interaction with our hotel and resort partners and their bartenders. So we're very excited to have that. So let's take a quick break, and then I'll see you back here and we'll take it from there. So thank you again. I know it's been a busy morning. We've covered quite a bit with all of our presentations from our partners, but now's the fun part. I'm super excited. Our marketing team, our product team, and all of our resort partners together put together a cocktail recipe book. So these are from each of our resort partners for all 3 days of events. We put it into a PDF format with images, directions, ingredients. So you'll have a little travel around the world right through your cocktails and mixers. So we've got this available to you. We've already sent it to you via email, but we will also have it available on our website and send it to you again as a follow-up. So for the designated breakouts, we have set one for each of the different resorts. So when you registered, you were able to pre-select a specific property. So the team will automatically send you into that room. So you will see that change here briefly. So you don't need to touch or do anything. But at that point, you'll be able to turn on your cameras, unmute, you'll be able to chat. There'll be about 50 to 60 people or so per event, but feel free to ask questions of our hotel hosts. And of course, the fun bartenders are always there for a good story. So thank you for joining that. And then again, you don't need to leave the room. We will take care of bringing you back into the general session. So all we need you to do is go enjoy yourselves for about 15 minutes. You'll see a countdown clock right on top. And then we'll bring you back into the general session where we will start with our prize giveaways. So again, don't log out, don't leave the meeting, don't leave the room, just hang there, enjoy, and we'll see you back in a few minutes.